This is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host on SNN Network, and we're a proud media sponsor for the upcoming Precious Metals Summit Europe, which is being held virtually this year. Joining me right now is Chad Peters. He is the president and CEO of Ridgeline Minerals. It's a publicly traded company. The symbol is RDG on the TSX Venture. Chad, thank you for joining me today. How you doing?
Good. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you. So let's start off with a very quick overview and history of the company, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, you bet. So I co-founded Ridgeline in 2018 alongside the owner of a drilling company. What this did is it gave us a distinct advantage, I'd say, in the exploration cycle, in that we would get a severely discounted drilling rate through my partner, which it would enable us to put more money in the ground. So started out as a private company, Nevada focused, consolidated 3 great land packages, and we went public in August of 2020. So we've raised about 9.7 million in the history of the company, and now we're going out and trying to make a discovery.
There we go. So you know, I've interviewed a number of exploration companies on here in recent months, and some that are looking to make discoveries in Nevada as well. So what would you say makes Ridgeline unique and different compared to some of your peers out there?
Yeah, no doubt. Nevada is a pretty hot jurisdiction. I think what really sets us apart is what we were able to do is we went in and we did a really exciting deal with EMX Royalty Corp, who'd accumulated some really core land positions in the Carlin trend and the Battle Mountain trend. We were able to spin that out. EMX took a 10% chunk out of us. And so what that meant is we were able to get projects at an incredibly competitive valuation, I guess you could say, for the time. And now we're exploring these projects, which haven't had drill holes for over 20 years on them. So these were Barrick and Newmont owned properties. So they're kind of almost like greenfield properties in the middle of one of the most active mining trends in the world. So I think it's what sets us apart. Our drilling contract allows us to drill more meters with every dollar that we raise compared to any of our peers in Nevada. So
very good. All right. So you mentioned that you co-founded the company in 2018. What's your previous experience prior to founding Ridgeline?
You bet. Well, I've been in exploration geo for about 12 years now. So I actually started my career in Red Lake, Ontario with Premier Gold Mines and Ewan Downey's team. Got to be kind of a fly on the wall with a lot of discoveries with that team in Canada. Moved down to Nevada in 2012. Became the U.S. exploration manager for Premier's projects down there and helped grow the business in the U.S. So when we went there, we had one. When I moved down, we had one asset. By the time we left, we'd made it almost a 2 million ounce high grade discovery at CST Gap. And also acquired the South Arturo joint venture with Barrick, which has been a very exciting move for Premier. So had some good experience in Nevada and thought there was a ton of potential left and decided to jump out and do it on our own.
I figured it's because you love Vegas, but being in junior mining, that's enough gambling as it is, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got enough of the gambling just with the gold company, so I stay away from Vegas.
Yeah, fair enough. So Chad, from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's value catalysts now for the rest of this year going into 2021?
You bet. As a private company, what we did is we really try to set ourselves apart by conducting systematic exploration. So we spent 2 years as a private co. We raised about $5 million. And we just spent time consolidating these land positions, doing all of that, all that background work that really sometimes doesn't move the needle for investors. They want to see drilling. And what we did is we did the geophysics, the geochemistry, and we put these stories together so that now that when we went public and we raised that money, that an additional 5 million, what that means is we're just drilling now. So we're not doing that slow, time-consuming work. It's just drill catalyst after drill catalyst at every one of our projects, I'd say over the next 18 months. So we want to make a big discovery, and we think these projects have that potential. So
very good. So with that, where can our audience go and find everything they need to know about Ridgeline Minerals?
You bet. So I'm probably more active than I should be on Twitter. I'm probably getting annoying to some folks, but we're constantly updating investors through our social media. We also have ridgelineminerals.com, and we actually have a verified deck for every one of our projects. We really believe in kind of being transparent about what we're trying to do. So, I can tell you all day long that I got great projects and we've done all the background work. Our shareholders, anybody who wants to know, they can go to our website, go through those projects, and decide for yourself. And if you have any questions, just get in touch with me, and I'd be happy to walk through it with them. So.
Very cool. All right. Well, with that, Chad, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. And I look forward to our next update.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the call.
Thank you. Again, my name is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host on SNN Network, and we're a proud media sponsor for the upcoming Precious Metals Summit Europe being held virtually this year. Chad will be there making a presentation. And thank y'all, thank y'all for listening.